My name is Dan Curran. I'm a designer, printmaker from New York. I started in 2013, right around college. I started becoming interested in band posters and specifically lino cuts and wood cuts because I felt it fit my style the best. My style evolved from my first poster, which was for this band Deer Tick. And for that I did a screen print when I was working at a screen printing shop because I always thought screen printing was the traditional medium for gig posters. So when I started doing this, I was living at my parents' house, working out of their basement because they had the room for it and I didn't have money for a studio or an apartment at the time. So I was fresh out of college. And screen printing is very, it's costly and you need a lot of space for it, but with lino cuts, you can just do it on a table and it's very, very simple, very primitive. They just started doing it down here because I just made it work. It wasn't until I did a poster for this band Fuzz, who's Ty Segall's band, and that's this poster right here actually, which is, to me, I consider the first poster, like my first official gig poster. Didn't even have permission to do them actually, I just kind of did it. It kind of took off from there basically. With each poster, my portfolio just gets a little bigger. Just, looks good to have another poster up there, just something else. I always like the raw nature of lino cuts and wood cuts, and my style has always been kind of loose. With lino cuts, I was able to kind of let go a bit. Maybe sometimes I'd be a little nervous about being out there, but at this point, it's like part of my style is the lino cuts. My favorite posters to do were always for the OCs because I would do it pretty much every year. It was like an annual thing. They'd come around every fall and I'd always do a poster for them. And pretty much, every single one I've done for them, I've just, been satisfied with, and it's always an honor. They're one of my favorite bands. This band King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard 2, that's another one. I remember doing one for them, I think 2017. And just very happy with the design I did for it, the reaction from them and the fans. That's the most important part, and then also making money too, that's also important. It's not the most important, but I will say that was the most financially successful print I've done, because I sold I think 100. Definitely had some great nights of making money off of my art. Some nights not so much, but it's about doing it for the passion of it. Like I said, it's all just, I'm a fan of music and that's why I'm doing it. I'm just happy to just produce something.
All informed this policy. Only essential businesses will be functioning. People can work at home. God bless you.
I first thought about my business when everything was shutting down was just uncertain. I wasn't sure if I was going to have a creative streak with all this free time on my hands during quarantine, or I wasn't sure if I would have no motivation, since most of what I do is concert posters. I was feeling anxious, definitely angry at what was going on in the world at the time, because it seemed like there was just like a civil war impending and there's riots happening and it's everyone, like, just human nature felt real exposed and it felt like a boiling point. I definitely explored some themes of apocalypse during quarantine with, you see like mushroom clouds and gas masks and kind of military imagery. There was no shows going on and I wasn't really motivated to do anything in terms of printmaking. Felt like the printing was just, a chapter that was ending.
most capacity restrictions will end across the tri-state area. Museums, theaters, Broadway.
Feels good to be doing things again like that. I'm taking my time more than I ever did with the process of making a poster. Kind of used to, I would always go with my first initial concept, but now I'm kind of taking my time with it. When the poster's finished in the end, it's definitely a rewarding feeling. Now I have a gig for each month until I think April. Aside from that, I'm also looking forward to getting married next year and, just enjoying life pretty much, with my fiance and my boys, my dog and my cat.
Roll. Poe, do you care to comment? Do you care to give your impression of your father's work? Poe. Poe. Do you care to comment, sir?